United Airways booking office.
Jack Stern, International Police, Washington. I have a business account with you.
Yes, Mr. Stern. I found you. What can I do for you?
I need a seat on the next plane to London.
That will be the direct flight at 2:30 p.m., sir. Business class?
Definitely. And give me a seat next to the aisle. And a parachute.
Aisle seat, sir. I've made a note of that. That will be $2,500. Where should I send your e-ticket?
Send it to my email address.
The ticket's on its way. Please be at the check-in in Terminal 2 no later than 2 p.m. United Airways wishes you a pleasant flight.
Thanks. Okay, I've printed the ticket out. Good, so I'll pack up now and get out of here. There's the ticket. All right, then. Hello. My name's Jack Stern. You have a message for me?
Your passport, please, sir.
Sure.
Thank you very much. The password for receiving the message, please.
Password? Oh, yes. One moment. The password is 53 Alpha 2 Lima Whiskey 5.
Thank you, sir. This key was left for you.
Well then.
Have a nice day, sir.
I've just come up from there. Darn confusing here. I just can't get the autopsy report off my mind. Puzzling. So the doctors don't have a clue either. Who would have had a motive? He must have had enemies for sure. I'm gonna ask Bellico. That must be it. Not bad. Okay. Is that him? It has to be him. Hi, you must be Jordan, right? Jack Stern, it's a pleasure.
Did you have a pleasant flight?
Yeah, well, I don't really like flying, you know? But after 5 beers, it was alright.
Everything all right with the car?
Yeah, everything's fine, thanks. I've made myself at home in there. The thing with the steering wheel's a bit of a pain, but I'll manage.
I'd have thought driving on the left would be a lot easier after 5 beers.
Oh, yeah. Damn, you caught me. Where do I hand in my driving license?
To me, for example.
Hey, Jordan, come on now. I'm completely sober. You wouldn't make things difficult for a fellow policeman now, would you?
Like I said, Jack, your boss warned me about you.
Oh, boy. What did the old grouch come up with this time?
Oh, he thinks a lot of you. But he also said that you're not so hot on following the rules.
Nonsense. I love rules.
All the better. Because you're in Great Britain now, Jack. You'll respect the law here. All the laws, including the ones that concern driving under the influence. Is that clear?
Crystal clear. Okay, now tell me, what happened to the poor guy?
We don't know any more than what's in the report. Perhaps the post-mortem can tell us something, but the pathologist wasn't particularly optimistic.
Evidence secured?
And checked. All negative thus far. It would appear that he really did just fall down dead. Organ failure.
Did he take drugs?
Well, cocaine, uppers, sleeping pills, and he was an alcoholic, but no critical blood values. He went to the doctor regularly. The results were all in order.
Wow. Almost sounds as though the man was more afraid of flying than me, huh?
Indeed. But his consumption patterns are unfortunately not uncommon for a top-ranking politician.
I suppose I don't really need to ask if he had enemies.
It would be quicker to list his friends. You followed the coverage of the demonstrations over the G8 summit?
Sure.
Then you've seen a few 100,000 of his enemies. Our first thought was political murder, but we can't find a thing. No weapon, no injuries, no bacteria, no poison.
Did he have family?
Wife, ex-wife, 3 children, golden retriever, and a girlfriend, of course, his blonde assistant. She's going to inherit everything, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. And how old is she?
22. Can't count to 5, but looks like Miss Universe.
We must be doing something wrong, Jordan.
At least we're still alive.
I'd like to have a look around in there now.
Of course. I've already informed the officers. You have access to the office at any time. Your colleagues from France have also been here, by the way. Took off again yesterday.
Are you coming in with me?
Sorry, I've got too much to do. We're putting a special commission together. You've got my mobile number, so if you find anything...
You'll be the first to know.
That's right. So, speak to you soon.
Okay, off we go. Admiral Nelson, or someone. Swanky box. The regular wife of Dracula. Gotta be one of Henston's predecessors. An old trooper. Well, it's a piece of something. One hell of a boat. Files. Nice, but not my taste. I know this old guy from somewhere. Colonial politician, I think. Now, would anyone notice if I just took a sip? Look at this. Henston's organizer. I call it shortening the chain of command. Yep, not much gets left behind. Not even of the high and mighty. Minister Henston's organizer. Gotta do a bit of research on these entries. Let's see. Shortly before his death, Mr. Henston went out for a meal with a certain Nancy Jenkins. And then on the following day, again with a Laureen Myers. Then he had a meeting with a company called Art Trans in his office.